how do I render out my project in Adobe After Effects? So let's say you're done with your scene, like I am here. I have a nice cool little lightning bolt shooting out of my antenna array, and I want to render this out to my AVI or JPEGs or whatever. I want my final result done and out so I can show it off to people. Well, the very first thought you would have was be simply select your objects, go up to File, and go down here to Export, and you have all these great options. Let's say I want to go to AVI. Well, the problem is you select AVI, you only get a few settings. You have video and sound settings, and you can simply click on them and you get other options. Well, it should be noted that this is not typically the way you're going to want to do this, because if you click OK and that's it, you're ready to go. You're ready to just start rendering out. Well, what you're going to want to do, though, to have more control over this is open your render queue. The render queue is found by going up to Window, going down to render queue, or alternately hitting Control Alt and the 0 key, and it opens the render queue within your little project panel. Simply select your project that you're working on and drop it into the render queue. So now, if I drag the window upwards, you can see that my project indeed got dropped within the render queue. This allows me to have greater control over everything that I'm doing. If you hit the little twirly here, it'll show you exactly what you are doing with your render, as you know, whatever project settings that you need to finish this. Like, for instance, it says it's 640 by 480. I don't want that. I want to say it's 320 by 240 for some reason. So I'll simply click Best Settings. This will open up more settings that I can adjust. And it's not just for the best settings for the render. You can go down to the output modules that open up, and you could go over here to the output 2. How do you want it? Do you want it in JPEGs? Do you want AVI? I mean, you could simply set it up to whatever you want, you know, you desire the end result is. So after all that's said and done, all you have to do is simply click the giant render button that's at the top of the render queue, and once it gets done, you'll have a progress bar that'll go across the screen and tell you that it's good to go, and you'll have a nice little signal at the end telling you it's done. So with that, that's pretty much going to wrap up this video.